The War Machine PGM mini bust by Gentle Giant for 2013 has finally arrived. Before I get into the War Machine mini bust itself, I'll do a little spotlight on the Gentle Giant gift that we received this year for PGM members. It is a hand solo keychain. Let me see if I can get that to read up. Sorry about that, can't really see it. There we go. So it just says Gentle Giant Ltd and GentleGiant.com 2013 Lucasfilm and trademark. So, you know, just a little keychain to show their appreciation. And it also came with this PGM card that says PG Premier Guild and Gentle Giant Studios with their address and website information. And on the back it says, "Dear valued Premier Guild member, we at Gentle Giant Ltd would like to thank you," and you know, you can read the rest. So now let's go into the War Machine PGM mini bust. This is a pretty good sized piece, and you can tell from the box all the recent mini busts have been coming in about this size, with the Iron Man, the Rick Grimes, and most likely the Daryl Dixon, or actually not the Daryl because he doesn't have the wide pose. So the front, you can see it shows the 2013 PGM exclusive logo. It shows the War Machine in just his basic form. Go to the side, another angle, and on the back it shows the Marvel Iron Man 3 logo with Iron Man, the War Machine again, a little bio of the War Machine bust, and I'll have this typed up underneath in the bio section of the video, so no need to pause and read that. And it also gives you a little highlight of the Iron Patriot mini bust from the Avengers as well, which is only available through Amazon. And I'm not sure if this is available yet, but I could be wrong, so go ahead to Amazon and check that out. So we'll get this out of the box and continue with the review. So here is the War Machine out of the box. Here is the certificate of authenticity. Get into focus. This is the number 107 out of 400, so it is quite a small run. And again, just shows the War Machine mini bust on the back. So this piece is pretty big. It's about the same size as the Iron Man and Rick Grimes mini bust, just to compare. But maybe I should stick to just the Iron Man since they're both Marvel. It is a little bit taller with the missile launcher or gun on top of his shoulder right here, as it does have a pretty extensive back hookup or shoulder hookup. But overall, this piece is pretty amazing. It's as solid as the Iron Man in detail and colors. The only thing I was concerned about from the boxed photos, or even the photos given by Gentle Giant, it seems a lot darker, more of the matte black or gloss black even on the main body parts, as opposed to the actual piece, which is just a dark gray or brushed chrome version. Either way, they both do look amazing, and I think the actual mini bust is more screen accurate. So you can see a few parts have somewhat of a wear and tear, a few darker points than others, scuff marks. The center piece does light up, along with both palms, which are hard to see, but I will get a better shot of that, and the eyes, which opposed to the Iron Man, the eyes do not light up. Now I'm not sure if that was a given or they decided to add this in later, but either way, this is just really cool and doesn't have like the bluish look like the Iron Man, so it is completely different. Gentle Giant did go all out with details, putting, you know, the numbers as if this was an actual military piece, which, you know, in the movie it is. It's owned by the military, owned by Lieutenant Rhodes, which has his name. Let me see if I can get that in focus. There we go. There's Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes on the chest piece. So they really did make this screen accurate, even saying danger on the wrist. Oh, come on. There we go. Danger on the wrist. You know, has the military logos with the star. We'll move it around. And again, a lot of it is similar to Iron Man with the basic body shape and joints, and or not the joints because it's not articulated, but you know what I mean. The stance of the arms and all the little details and the wrists and the elbows and forearms. Here we go, a little bit more armor. And in the back here it also does say ammo. Try to get that in the focus. Sorry about that, guys. Come on. There we go. Ammo. On the back here it also says danger again. Has the number 002 on the side. Going in the back. And here is the launcher, which also has a lot of good detail from the danger logos, you know, the warning symbols there as well. And even on the front, now this surprised me the most with how small of detail, you know, Gentle Giant really goes. Let me see if I can get that in the focus for you guys. That's about as close as I'll be able to get for you, but you know, once you guys get this piece, you'll be able to see that all the way in this little corner there is a danger sign, and I can't really read it without a magnifying glass, but that is just how small Gentle Giant is able to go with their detail. So again, like I said, this does light up, and the one thing I do not like, which I will show you in just a moment, unlike the Iron Man mini bust, this comes in 3 pieces. One is the, look at that. Try to get that into the view frame. One is this piece, which does come off, and so you know there's a little slot for it here. There's the gun, and you know, just settles right back in. If I can find the hole, there we go. And you really can, you can like swivel it, you know, all the way around wherever you like to pose it. It does go just out to the head, but you know, it has to be resting on the head at that point. Or you can leave it as in the picture at that viewpoint. So now let me put the camera down and show you guys the 3 pieces that I was explaining earlier. So here we have the first piece which comes off. Put that over here. And then to actually have this light up, the base detaches from the bust. Give it a little jiggle there. So it comes in, you know, separate pieces. And the base has the bolts, I guess, or slots for it to go in. And again, there's the bottom showing the numbers. I'm not sure why Gentle Giant went with this format. This is actually a lot heavier than Iron Man 2. If you ever lift up Iron Man and War Machine in both hands, this is probably 3 or 4 times heavier. But at the bottom here, it has the switch, turn it on, and if you just saw that, let me try that again. So you can see the palm. So right now, here's the palm as I tried to show you earlier, and then when you light it up, it comes on. And same with this palm, also in the almost the clenched position, it lights up as well. The only disadvantage of having this position, I guess, of the mini bust is the palms aren't very noticeable. You can't really see the light unless if it's resting and it's dark. You can see the light, you know, reflecting on the ground, but other than that, you would have to actually look underneath or be able to see underneath. And then let me put that back on. So it just slides right in, you know, nothing too technical. And let me go turn off the light so you guys can see the light up features better. So this is really cool, you know, it's all the white lights here in the eyes, on the mask. you know, really cool features, and in the chest piece. And like I said, the palms aren't really noticeable unless, you know, you turn it all the way around here, or looking from it in the back for that palm, and even the back in that palm. So, and you can kind of tell on the table there's a little bit of light, but you know, still overall just a fantastic piece by Gentle Giant. And you know, once again, they have done what no other company is able to do, or you know, let alone licensed to do. Let me get that. And they just keep pushing out amazing pieces. So thank you guys for watching again, and hope you enjoyed.